There's behind the scenes to everybody's life. Case in point, Ephesians 6, verse 12. So I'm gonna give y'all some examples. What you see is somebody that gets angry like too fast, they have a short temper. But what we didn't see is in the past, growing up, they were always bullied. What we see is somebody that barely talks. But what we didn't see is twofold. They were either always misunderstood and or they lack self esteem. What we see is somebody who's very indecisive and struggle with overthinking. But what we don't see is this person doesn't have confidence in themselves. What we see is somebody that lacks confidence. But what we don't see is growing up, that person, every time they did something great, somebody always downplayed their achievements and or growing up, nobody believed in them. And what we see is somebody that's very shy and standoffish. But what we didn't see is something happened in their childhood that was very traumatic that it shook them to their core. What we see is somebody that struggles with addiction, but what we didn't see is twofold. One, they either caught it in childhood, more is caught than taught. Jared Flowers said that. And then secondly, or they grew up being abused, whether it was mentally, physically, spiritually, sexually, and yeah, things like that. What we see is this person randomly goes ghosting you for whatever reason, for no reason at all. But what you don't see is twofold. Either they're running away from themselves and accountability. I learned that from Jared Flowers. And or number two, they secretly have animosity and jealousy towards you, so they don't want to see you win. So two things I want y'all to examine before you assume the worst about someone. One, living life based off assumptions is dangerous, and two, like why not just pray for that person and pray that God will capture their heart. All right, from Ephesians chapter 6 verse 12, we know that there's no.